So why are we smelling so much of fuel?
Because there's a significant amount of fuel in the back of the tray. Good morning everyone, we're here at Big Red, just outside of Birdsville. So this is a pretty iconic place. It's actually it's the biggest?
The largest sand dune, yep.
Yeah, the largest sand dune in Simpson. Today the goal is to head out to, trying not to eat too many flies, head out to Eyre Creek and hope that there's still some water in it. We originally had planned to go through from here, but obviously with the weather that's put pay to that, so we're not going to head out to Popples now.
Yeah, so we're about to head over Big Red. It's roughly 40 metres high and it's quite iconic for four-wheel drivers to come and test their abilities, really, hey?
Yeah, it's a bit of fun, I think. This side's the easy side, so we come up the back and it's just up and to the right, but the other side's got it's got 3 or 4 different lines and it's probably the one that most people have seen. So we'll get some drone footage of that later on too. We'll see how we go. I've aired down to about 20 psi. I think that should be more than enough. Have no idea what to expect, haven't been here before, so in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, awesome.
Let's go. Let's go. Holy shit.
Gee, I wonder why.
Holy shit.
I wonder why we can't get to focus. Wow. Wow.
That's where it's supposed to go.
Here we are at Eyre Creek on the QAA line in the Simpson Desert. Normally this creek is a dry creek bed and it doesn't have this water in it. But in February, March, northern Queensland and Northern Territory received a fair bit of rain, and because of the amazing channels and basins that Australia has, this water has come down from the north. It's taken months. Obviously we're in May now, so you know it's taken 2 months to get down here, and it'll probably move on from here in about 2 weeks time. It's already been here for 2 weeks. And it'll probably go down in another week to 2 weeks time.
It is starting to slowly recede now apparently, so.
Yeah.
But it'll end up in Lake Eyre, which it's always been a dream of mine to see with water in it. We definitely won't see it this time, even though we're going to the base of Lake Eyre this trip.
Yeah.
It's not going to have any of this water, or virtually no water, if any.
We'll beat the water down.
Yep.
So I'm not sure if you can hear, but you know the desert actually has a fair bit of life in it. The bird life around this floodwater is absolutely amazing.
If you can hear it over the flies.
Yeah, the flies. The flies are loving it as well. We haven't gone for a swim yet. The water is a tad chilly.
It's very clear. Well, it looks brown, but the actual water itself is actually clear. It's just because of the sandy base and the red base. It's actually really clear, isn't it? It's just very cold.
Yeah, there's a couple of wrigglers in there too.
Yeah, well that's fine. But the biggest thing is, if it was a really hot day, I'd be in there in a second. But it's only probably about mid-20s.
Yeah.
So it's not very hot. And
that's mid-20s Celsius.
Yeah. So mid-20s, and it's just a bit chilly.
Yeah.
Because it is very cold.
Yeah.
So I hope you're enjoying it, everyone. We're going to head back now. We're going to go back and we're going to hopefully do some sunset stuff on Big Red. That's the goal.
So why are we smelling so much of fuel?
Because there's significant amount of fuel in the back of the tray. It's these have got loose, and at some stage during the washes, it's actually managed to perfectly pierce the side of a jerry. So we've lost, from what I can work out, there's fuel everywhere, but I think we've probably only lost, I don't know, 5 litres maybe. But like, this is all saturated. I thought it was the jerry. I thought it was the generator that was actually leaking, but you can see it all here. It's actually warping the mat. So not much I can do about it. We'll chuck some water on it when we get home, and I'm just going to have to try and work out a way to... I've got some tape there, but I'm not sure how well it's going to hold out to it, but I'll give it a crack. This is covered in fuel. So yeah, I'll give it a crack and see what it comes up like.
Okay, the joys of travelling.